What's up? Just Smells So Good Nation. I'm your host, Roosevelt. Man, I was doing some research today and on some particular things onto internet. And I know some of y'all want to know what some of the fragrances are. And fragrance review, this is going to be a later chance to tell you more about, probably at the end of the video, why you should be working towards getting in business. It's a lot of people are having problems getting credit. I mean, very good credit. And I've been doing some promotional on the lender, for the institute that make sure you get a good credit score, make sure you get everything that you want in a credit score, that you want to achieve. And lately I've been doing some research and I was wondering why my advertising wasn't working as before. And I talked to one of my advertisers and telling him that I believe this pandemic, people having race wars, people out unemployment, and this is some of the reason why we are having this problem. And he was disagreeing with me. He said everything is up, everything's going well, people are making money, people are solving problems, and so much and so much. And I just couldn't get it because I'm a numbers person. I look at numbers, and the reason why I look for numbers, I look for clues and situations that will help my business, and I can relate it to you as well as business owners or people who are new to this channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, make a comment, share this information with all your friends and family. As you notice, I have more light to the videos. So I was doing some research, and I was wondering what is the lowest minimum score for a FHA loan. It's 500 or higher. 500, at least 580. Now, mind you, 2 years ago, you had to have a 725, right, to get a loan. Now, I was looking also for kids that's having bad credit who are in college. And just recently, I'm looking at CNBC.com. You can look that up for yourself. And over a third of college students already have credit card debt. We already know this. And since school is out, they're looking for jobs. And then they still have to go to college to get an education, to pay off the loans. And the reason may surprise you that the job market is not coming back as quick as possible. I was looking also on Sunday morning. More and more small business owners are calling it a close. And I know the reason why. And they was over leveraged. They picked a business that doesn't have a repeat business in it. They picked a business that, that showed favor to them at that time. But once this pandemic happens, the business starts showing its face. They didn't have no second or third or fourth income like I believe most business owners should have. In the beginning, I did not have that, but that's why I teach it right now. I think the fragrance business is the best cash flow business other than real estate. And then you need to add other layers of even this business. It has some pros and cons. And the reason for this, for the pros and cons, is based on market value. Market value means, are those people going shopping? Are those people going on vacation? Are those people going anywhere? Now, I looked at also the Lexington Law. Lexington Law is a place that I go look to see what's the lowest score for a credit score for a car loan. A brand new car at that. 600. Man, they used to be at 700 also. But now they're doing 84 months. And I don't, believe me, I don't want nobody to buy a brand new car. I'm not a hater of a brand new car unless you can pay for it in cash. Or you can get a used car, and when you get a used car, right, you pay it off cash. Because right now, we're uncertain right now. Very uncertain. And you got to be protecting your money. And then you got to be increasing your money at the same time. Protecting and increasing. And the reason for this, we don't know. We're in very uncertain times. And a lot of people don't understand that after this pandemic, this is going to hurt future generations. I mean, it's going to hurt future generations if you don't get your credit correct. Because America is truly a corporation. If no one have ever told you before, America is really a corporation, a capitalist corporation. And each sector of the United States, of 50 or 51, is an individual corporation. So let me look at how many states really it is in America, or what America owns. How many states and countries that America controls? It's about the controls. So we're going to find out. I'm going to put my glasses on. Territory, countries, U.S., Wikipedia, what countries American control. America's Somalia, Guam, Northern Mariana Island, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands. Now, that's in addition to the 50 states that we control. So we control 5 more states that brings income to the United States. We found out earlier that Puerto Rico wasn't bringing enough money into the economy of America. And Trump didn't want to have no part of Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. I love my SBO brothers and sisters. You should help them. But he looked at it as a business that wasn't making income sufficient or paying enough taxes towards the country of the United States of America. You got to start controlling your own sectors. You got to start controlling your own money. And if you don't, I'm sorry, man. It's just, let me see, what are the 14 territories of the United States? So what we're looking at, the 14 sectors, territories of America: the Caribbean Sea, the Pacific Ocean, Caribbean Sea, and the Pacific Ocean in the North Mariana Islands. So they control water as well in the territories of America. So why you don't believe that you got to have the control of your credit? I'm going to start a new channel. Credit Correction Repair YouTube channel. We're going to go from here to there. So if you see that, please subscribe, make a comment, share this information. But we're going to break down why credit is so important in America and why this dollar is controlled by money. Even though you're mad at the United States of America for letting you down, right, this path of COVID-19, what we don't have no control of whatsoever, or do we not have control of it? And we don't have control of this racism situation, or do we have control of this situation? Because I believe we do. And are they trying to create a war inside a war? Are they trying to give information to us as dummies or pawns of it. So that's why I said you must get your credit right. A lot of credit companies are letting people down. And they're trying to control the 30% interest that they have on America. They're trying to control the 30% credit, especially Capital One. Capital One is worse. You have to stay on them consistently. And if you have a Capital One user, you need to start paying off that debt. Get that debt as low as possible. Control, get that debt up. And the only way I can tell you to do that is you need to create a business. Down below, I'm have different businesses, from Melaleuca to CBD oil that you can get in for free. From the fragrance company, you must get in it for $225 and learn how the fragrance business, the best cash flow company I ever imaginable. It helps you create more wealth by other businesses and everything else. Addition to that, I have 3 books and 1 more coming, and a course called Flea Market Money. You believe the flea market, and some of you truly believe the flea market is outside. The flea market is everywhere. Cars, lawyers, doctors, food places, food trucks, etc., etc. You want to tap into that. So I'm going to break it down. How I started my first business, and you can watch the video up here or down below, how I started. Or you can watch the video right here to get into the vitamin business, and you can watch the additional video so you can go ahead and subscribe. So this is some of my concerns. I don't want to make this video too long. Please make your comment, share this information with all your friends and family. Tell me what your thoughts about the whole situation. What do you think? Are we having our last supper fed to us before America try to get full control? Or can you do something about it in your corporation right now? Get out of debt. Sell that house. Buy another house lower. You got to get an apartment. Sell that house. Sell that car. Buy a used car. Get out of debt. Because right now, as you see it, young people, old people, and more, especially elders, we're going to face a pandemic that's so worse. If you don't get out of debt, it's going to blow your mind. Start a business today. Welcome to the Just Mexican Nation. And that new channel will be coming soon. Should be listed down below. Peace.